In this video, I want to talk about how to practice. I think anybody who is good at something, including you, have probably practiced before. But when you're starting something new like guitar or anything that's new, it helps to have another primer about what it actually means to practice and what are some helpful techniques. So let's check them out. I call this presentation How to Practice So You Can Get Better at Stuff. Step one is figure out what you need to work on. Take a look at the music. What is new or what has been difficult before? What looks to you like you don't understand it maybe? Then play it through once or twice. Play through the music because there might be something that's tricky that you didn't notice with your eyes, or maybe your practice in the past has paid off and you're better at the difficult stuff now. Step two, break it down. Take the part that's hard and just work on that. Leave a little bit of music before and after for context, but if it's really hard, you might want to just play that little piece. It might be 3 notes, maybe it's 3 measures, but don't start at the beginning of the piece if the end of the piece is the hard part. That means you're going to spend a lot of time working on stuff that you don't need to practice. Step 3 is slow it down. Maybe the reason it's hard to do is because it's too fast. Do it at the tempo at which you can do it right. Always use good technique and speed it up a little at a time. Make sure you're playing things correctly. If you are playing them incorrectly, like doing the wrong technique and it sounds okay, it's going to be harder for longer. So slow it down, play it right. Then get faster a little at a time. For step 4, just do it over and over again. So everything that's difficult in the piece, you're going to want to apply these techniques to. You want to be able to play it right for performance, so aim for like 90%. If you get it right the first time, you don't know if maybe that's the fluke. I think anybody will tell you that when you're doing anything that requires practice, music or art or a sport or public speaking, once you've gotten it right, that's the beginning. You have to keep getting it right. Step 5 is put it back together. This is where music specifically it happens. You gotta play the hard part at the same speed as the other parts. So you might have to slow everything down and then speed everything up a little at a time. But play it all and remember to aim for 90% or even higher. Final step is do it again for anything, for your athletics, for cooking, for anything that's worth doing. Practice is going to make you better at it. Mistakes are part of the process. So if you're making mistakes, it's okay. If you keep making the same one, though, chances are you just need to break it down a little bit more. Finally, ask for help. We're all learning together here, and if the person that you ask doesn't know, you can both learn it together. Maybe they have a tidbit of information that's going to make it click for you. Maybe they had trouble with the same thing. Also, you can take a quick break. Sometimes when you're practicing something and it's really difficult, you take a break, your brain keeps working it out as you go, even while you're not directly working on it. It's like magic. Sometimes you come back after a little break and it's better. I hope these tips for practicing help. I'm good at some things, but I was bad at all of those things at one point. So the things that you are bad at now, well, you could be good at them with a little bit of practice, or the things you're good at, you practiced them, whether you thought about it as practice or not. So keep after it. Do your best and like and subscribe. See, I'm getting better at YouTube videos. I remember to say like and subscribe sometimes.